And here's Stanton, and he swings and drills one to deep right. It is high, it is far, it is gone. It is a Stantonian home run. He hit a ball, that's the way to enter the game against Brazier. He hit a ball halfway back in the right field seats. Giancarlo, non si può Barlow. The Yankees now take a 5-0 lead. And here's Stanton. I just don't know if Boone can be.
Whoa.
I just don't know if Boone.
Whoa, whoa. The ghosts are out. I hit pause and it just kept playing it, man. The phone just freaked out on me, man. Greetings, people of Earth, and welcome to the third floor. Happy Halloween, people. I got my real quick to go all-American garbage, man. How we doing out there, people? What an incredible Game 5. Wow, what a nail-biter. Oh boy, am I loaded tonight for this one. We're trying something new, and as you can see on our first attempt, it didn't work. I don't know why we got this going on here, but we'll do that for right now. Because that did not work. I don't know why. Every time I hit pause, it didn't want to pause. So, all right, we'll get everything going. That did not work. I don't know why. See? Every time I hit pause, it didn't want to. It's even me. Live chat's up, folks. Get in here and live chat with me, all right? Well, we got all kinds of issues starting the show tonight. That's okay. We'll eventually get this show going. There, I figure I start the live chat off. All right. Greetings, people of Earth, and welcome to the third floor. How are we doing tonight, people? Oh, man. What a fucking night last night. Jesus. Oh, even the neighbors are having a good time. I forgot it's Halloween, so there might be a little background noise, but who cares? This is definitely a wild opening for the show. It was not planned to go this way. I planned to do a couple clips in a row, but it just doesn't want to cooperate at the present moment. But that's okay. We got a lot to get to. I can barely see with these glasses on. But I'll do my best. Well, what are you going to do, folks? 15 years. We waited 15 years for that. That's what we waited 15 fucking years for. Something we knew since they fired Girardi in 17 and hired Boone. We knew we were going to win anything as far as Boone's concerned. We ain't winning a damn thing. If this guy ain't fired in the next couple of days, I don't know. I don't know how a report comes out like 10 minutes after the game and says Boone's expected to be here in 2025. Hey, whoa. I do have a clip for you. I'm going to try to look it up. Give me a minute. In a few minutes, I'll try to do it while I'm talking to you and kind of sneak it in there. But I did pick a clip out. I want you all to hear. It goes back a little ways, but very interesting comment by somebody about the New York Yankees and what it means to lose as a New York Yankee fan. And this particular fan, he's got a little bit at stake of what he's talking about. But anyway, I don't know where to start. You want to start in the you want to start with the fifth inning? I'd rather start with the first four, to be honest with you, because it's about all we got to fucking be happy about. Stanton, Judge, Jazz, all right, let's start with Cole. I heard that after the game and after everybody left the stadium, Cole went back out to the mound to get his guts, his heart, his soul, everything that he left on that mound for us. The there'll be some numbers coming up in a few later in the show. Pay attention to that in the ticker. I went in and I got some other numbers for. I mean, they're pretty much the same numbers you'll see on TV, but I didn't. I mean, you'll see what I mean when I get to it. We'll talk about it. The keys to the Dodgers last night. Flaherty. Like I said, they needed 4 or 5 out of him. He didn't go anywhere, and the Yankees jumped on him, and that should have been it. That should have sent our luggage to the airport. When Flaherty left that game, that should have just start sending the luggage. But I mean, Cole pitched like he was supposed to pitch. He did everything he was supposed to do. Like I said, he left everything on that field last night for us. Some definitely, he had a running. Well, his numbers will be up. You'll see. Like I said, there's some numbers to come up in the ticker later. We'll talk about them as we go along. But the performance just by Cole last night should have been more than enough to send us to back to LA for the 6th game. I know, I realize it's never happened and this and that. But what you can't say is that the opportunity wasn't there for them. The 5th inning. Probably going to show my age here, but I'm sure there's some people in the audience who are watching now or will be watching in the future or tune in or whatever. Remember a movie with Walter Matthau called The Bad News Bears? That's exactly what those Yankees looked like in that 5th inning last night. These plays, all right, it all starts with Judge. It all starts with Judge. Now, I'm not sure. I saw the stat. I'm still not sure if this is true or not. I mean, that was his first error of the year. That was his first and only error of the entire year. How in the hell do you drop a ball like that? Man, if that ain't Little League 101, I don't know what to tell you. And he's so shocked that he missed it, that the split second it took him to go, holy shit, I just dropped the fucking ball, was the difference between that picking the ball up and the throw to second. Because he still has an opportunity to complete the play without too much damage being made by getting the guy at second. Just unbelievable hesitation. And then we go, I think the next play in line is the Volpe throw. All right, look, in this situation here, this is where maturity comes in. And I wish somebody on that panel last night had courage or the thought process to ask Derek Jeter, in that situation, where are you going with that ball? It's a hard hit ball. There's no way you're going to tell me the way he fielded that ball that he couldn't turn and fire a ball to first base to get the out. I know it leaves second and third, but the damage is done. You got the out. Okay. We don't get that out. We don't get the Judge out. We don't get that out. That's 2 outs. And then we got the Cole play at first. Now, I'm going to tell you something. I'm going to be honest with you here. I played first my whole life. That's all on Rizzo. His path to first base is much shorter than Cole. Yeah, Cole's supposed to be over there, but I'm going to tell you something. I don't think Cole beats Freddie to the bag to complete that little toss. It is so much easier for Rizzo just to field that ball and break to the bag. Just break to the bag. You even have the opportunity to leap forward with your glove to tag the bag, or you have the opportunity to slide into first as a first baseman to beat the bag, to beat the runner to the bag. There's multiple opportunities for that first baseman to complete that play. But then again, you go back in the history of the Yankees, especially winning World Series, all the way back to Chris Chambliss. You got to have a first baseman, man. Tino, Mark, Don Mattingly fell short. Throughout, we had first baseman, man. Good, solid, gold glove first basemen, not guys with broken hands. His numbers, I think I put his numbers in here. I think his numbers will come up on the Yankee stats when I get to it. But 2 hit by pitches, 2 walks, couple strikeouts. I mean, you ever notice when these guys do their job, and when they do create and get on base, it's never when they have to. Half the numbers. I mean, how much of them are really solid, sincere numbers that meant something? You know what I mean? I mean, these guys are drawing walks. And that's the other thing, pitching, man. It's fucking crazy. So that's all on Rizzo. Rizzo's got to make that play. And then the bleeding stops. Now here's where Boone comes into the equation. Old Booney boy. Old Mr. There's a baseball game going on. Oh, I'm managing it? Oh, okay. Thank you. Thank you for reminding me I'm managing the New York Yankees in a World Series do or die game. Thank you for reminding me of that. I got to have my best profile. Got to put my hand on my other chin so you can see me better from the other side with the camera angle. Look, motherfucker, dude, there were so many opportunities for you to go out and argue with the umpire in Game 4. You didn't do it. You didn't go out and protect Jazz. You didn't do it. You didn't do anything to protect any of your batters with the freaking 2 home plate umpires. Games 4 and 5 were fucking so erratic, it was pathetic. And if you watch the game, you know what I'm talking about. Left-handed batter up, that pitch on the outside corner, he was not giving it to him. Yankee batters, right-handers on that same corner that he's not giving the left-handed batters on the Dodgers, that he's not calling strikes over there, he's calling strikes for the Yankees. Look at the Volpe, look at the Torres, look at the Stanton. Who else was up there? I forget. So somebody else was up there, and the same thing happened. Just unfucking believable. But Boone's just sitting in, not even sitting. He's kneeling on the top step. Like, what the dude? Go out and get thrown out. Fire somebody up. Last night, when that inning started to implode, nobody's going out. You got fucking mound visits. Go out and just talk to him. Ask him what time it is. Ask him if he knows what inning it is. Ask him anything. Just break the fucking monotony. Wait for the umpire to come out. Have a word with him. Delay it. Slow to break this fucking. People want to call it a meltdown. Fuck a meltdown. That was a collapse, man. That was just fucking no implosion needed, man. That everything just went. Just fell to the ground in a fucking plume of dust. A dust left by the Dodgers storming the field at the end of the game. Fucker, man. Boom. Blew the 5th inning. Yeah, Judge, Volpe, Rizzo, Boone. All responsible for that fucking 5th inning. I don't know how in the world you fucking lose a World Series game giving up 5 unearned runs in 1 inning. I'll tell you what, when the Yankees set fucking records, they set fucking records. They do things that nobody's ever done, whether it's for the good or the bad, whether it's good pitching, bad pitching, good hitting or bad hitting. They got it all covered in the World Series because they've been there so many fucking times for one thing, but still, you know. So now we move on, and I am watching this performance, Cole getting batter after batter. And then at one point they showed him, and I said, he's gassed. And I looked over, and I think he was at 101, 102, something like that. Boone went and got him at 108 after he lost to the following batter. But holy shit, what a performance, man. How many pitchers in the major leagues, You can go, let's go back 20, 30 years, 40 years. You know, let's try to keep it like within the realm of when you would have a setup and a reliever come into the game. So let's go back 30, 40 years, or even further when you go in a postseason in the World Series. How many pitchers would be able to continue after that debacle in the fifth inning and pitch the way Cole pitched? Unfucking just unbelievable. And then he brings in Kaylee. Oh, dude, no, dude. You're bringing in a one pitch hitter in Kaylee. One pitch. He's got one fucking pitch. I got the number. Let me cheat. Let me look under my glasses a little bit. I'm going to go off the top of my head and see if I can remember this. He threw 91 straight changeups before he threw a fastball to Mookie Betts that missed inside. That was his fastball. Then he went back to the changeup. Mookie walks. That's as fucking stupid as it is. I don't want to hear. You know whose spot that is? That's Leiter's spot. That Leiter, he better be on this roster next year. If that's just a glimpse of what he's capable of, just, maybe with a little fine tuning and a little work. Do you realize what this kid's going to mean to our bullpen? He was lights out. People might not like Hill too much. I like Hill. One, because he's a lefty and I'm a lefty, but that sidearm shit, that screws everybody up. Yeah, whatever, he's this, that. You could scout that, but that doesn't mean it's going to wind up like that when you got a sidearm lefty coming at you with a couple of pitches. It's not necessarily going to be throwing fastballs and curveballs, breaking balls, sliders, whatever's in his repertoire, compared to a guy coming in that's throwing 95 pitches, and 94 of them have been a changeup. Kaylee, 0-1, 10.80 ERA, 3 games, 1.2 innings, 3 hits, 3 runs. Three hits, 3 runs, 2 earned runs, 1 walk, 1 strikeout, 10.80. That's what you bring in to save the season. That's what you bring in to save the game. That's what you bring in to stop the Dodgers. Yeah, good fucking luck. Good fucking luck, Boone. The only good part about this especially losing this way, is fucking show Boone the fucking door. Please show that son of a bitch the door. He needs to see the door. All right, let's get into some numbers here. Just when you wait that long, man, and you almost know exactly what's coming. It's like reading the T cards with Boone. As soon as it got into the situation where this guy had to start making managerial decisions to save the Yankee season, we're going to come back and win in 7. We'll never fucking know because of that 5th inning, and we'll never know because of Boone's decision later in the game, and then again later in the game. I'll get to that one. Wells does not come up in the 9th inning, my friend. No, Wells does not come up. You got guys. I don't even know who was on the bench other than Oswaldo. I don't know who else was on it. Jason Dominguez, was he on the bench? We talk about home run power. If you ever needed fucking a home run, that's it. Wells ain't giving it to you. Wells got lucky once. You don't even need Trevino to pinch hit now. Oh, yeah, I forgot about it. He's on the bench, too. So I guess Jason's the other guy, right? Give the kid a shot, man. Let's see. Maybe he's the hero. Like Volpe the night before with a grand slam. Rookie hits a grand slam. Put the kid up. Let him get a fucking swing. That's how stories are made. That's how history's made. That's how first are first. When you take a chance, when you take a shot, especially when it ain't going to hurt you. You got Verdugo coming up next. What's the point of whatever? That's just Boone. He is so fucking frustrating. There's so many mistakes you can come up with. And that's just in this game. Forget game 4. Forget game 3. Forget game 2. Forget game 1. Forget the Indian series. Forget the Royal series. What about all in the fucking regular series? In the regular season? Absolute baffling that he has a job still. He couldn't manage his way out of a wet paper fucking bag. All right. Oh, man. I said the keys last night to the Yankees was, excuse me, was Cole, Jazz, Volpe, and Stanton. Stanton hit another home run. Jazz was still fucking putting everything out there. Volpe was dirty again, and Cole gave us everything he possibly could. But nothing is going to match up with the fucking fifth inning debacle. That's your gloves. That's Little League, man. That's fucking Little League. That's hitting grounders. Let's take a quick second. Thank you for showing up. We're going to continue on with the show in a minute. If it's your first time here or joining us, like, share, follow, comment, rant, rave. I got the live chat up here on Rumble. Be more than happy to drop a something in the live chat. Tell us who you are, where you're from, what's going on. We'd love to interact with you. I mean, that's what we're here for, folks. We're talking sports. We're talking Yankees. We're talking World Series right now. We got the NFL Tuesday night show where we do our recap of the week before and that week's picks. We do both picks and over and unders. Last week we were 13-3 and over and unders, 8-8 on regular picks. It's a fun time, so join us. There's plenty in the library to go look at, so go back in the library and check it out. If you can help the show, we appreciate it very much. Cash App, PayPal is out there. Every dime counts, my friends. Thank you very much for anything you can do to help us. We got merchandise coming. In the descriptions, check out the wife's handbags, Cristiano Valenti's hand designer bags. No two bags are the same. Check it out. It's all in the links. Let's get back to this debacle from last night. All right. Freeman. Okay. MVP. Well-deserved. Guy who was lights out. Can't take it away from him. Right now, can't stand him. Don't like him. I'll have to live with it. But I respect the game, and hats off to you, Freddie. Congratulations. Good to see you're a great family man. God bless your mom in her continuing battle with cancer. I hope it all works out. Freddie, I love you as a human, but right now as a baseball player, I can't fucking stand you with all the love. I would say Boone managed backwards every game except 4, because in game 4, he really didn't have to manage. So you're wondering why we won game 4. Boone wasn't involved. That fifth inning led to Cole being on the mound for, I think, over 20 minutes. And after the second out, he threw an additional 34 pitches, which promptly puts him at completing the game without that debacle in the 5th. 34 pitches. You want to break that down to 3 more innings or even 2 innings? You know, I'll give it to you. You want to go 17 pitches in an inning? That's 2 more innings. If you want to go 10 pitches an inning, it's a little bit more than 3. But there it is. There's where the gas tank ran empty. Fighting through the end of the 5th, getting through that 6th, and as far as he got into the 7th, which was, what did he do? 6 2/3 last night. Cole, I know you're never going to see this or probably never hear of it, but thank you. Thank you. Thank you for being a true and honest, hard playing New York Yankee. I hope to see you on the mound in pinstripes next year. Well deserved. Like I said, during that collapse, Boone never went out to the mound. The defense was non-existent with Judge errors, Volpe's error, Rizzo not covering first. I mean, like I said earlier, A-Rod said somewhere around 115 pitches should get called to a good situation in the game, and I agreed with him, and he was close, 108 pitches when Cole finally came out of the game. Lighter or Hill, but not Kaylee, man. Not the changeup, man. That killed us. That destroyed us. That was the end of it. And like I said earlier, I was looking for the notes. I found it 91 straight before he threw a fastball to Mookie Betts that was actually inside, ball high inside. Wasn't even fucking close. So he didn't even fool him when he finally did throw a fastball because he had no control of it because he hasn't thrown it in fucking 90 pitches. But we'll put him in the game to, win the World Series or, keep us in position to win the World Series game, elimination. Just fucking unbelievable. Boom. What a fucking buffoon. Oh, man. So you see the LA's numbers up there. Those are all your World Series guy. The highlight guys as far as the numbers go. Like I said, Freddie Freeman, he was lights out, couldn't get the first during the divisionals and stuff, but he winds up with 6 hits, 5 runs, a triple, 4 homers, 6 consecutive games with a home run in World Series history. 12 RBIs is pretty hefty for 5 games. He managed 2 walks. It's funny, I don't remember his walks, and I don't remember his strikeout. But posted a 300 average, well deserved as far as the MVP goes. Tommy Edman had that pesky pain in the ass. He was the pain in the ass. He just was. His glove was working. Timely hits, timely walks. Edman, it was a great job. It really was. And Tarasco Hernandez, T. Hernandez. Again, he had a good series too. He was pesky at the plate, great with the glove. He made some phenomenal plays and stuff. The Dodgers just look good from top to bottom. We seen their only weak spot was that little pause in Game 4 where the Yankees were able to open up. I by no means think that Dave Robertson punted that game in any means. You just want to wrap it up, man. You're not playing games. You don't want to wake a sleeping giant. But unfortunately, that's just the way it went for them last night. Hey, man, when shit falls your way, what are you going to do? Everything was going their way. The bounces, the fair balls, the foul balls, the inside strike, the no inside strike. It was just not good. So just not good. So what about our 2 superstars? Our 2 superstars. How did they do? How did Ohtani and Mr. Judge do in this? Well, they were absolutely non-existent. Now, you could say what you want about Judge, but Judge did have the better numbers. So if anything, it's a small little victory that Judge had better numbers than Ohtani, but not by much. And their combined numbers were absolutely an embarrassment. So you got Judge going in for 4 for 18 with 2 runs, a double, a homer that looked like it was going to be something that meant absolutely zip. He only drove in 3. He walked 4 times, and he struck out 7 and put up a 222 average. Ohtani comes back with a 2 for 19, 2 runs, a double, no homers, no RBIs, 2 walks, 5 strikeouts, 1 caught stealing, and he put up a whopping 105 average. And, like I said, what they combined it for, 6 for 37, 4 runs, 2 doubles, a homer, 3 RBIs, 6 walks, 12 strikeouts. Wow. All that money. And that's what you get. A 222 and a 190 average. 105 average. I gave him an extra 4. My bad. 222 and a 105 average combined. What was it, 700 million Dodgers gave him? They should have their fucking heads examined. I mean, that's what they did without him. Could you imagine if he if he didn't or if Judge didn't? The whole complexion of the series changes. But you get the two biggest guys in the entire game ready to go head to head. Networks are foaming, man. They had erections for fucking weeks. 6 for 37, a 222 average, and a 105 average. Oh, God. Fuck you, networks. Good for you, you fuckers. Got stuck with it. You still got a decent series, fuckers. You didn't come away with a Yankee win, but you still got your Yankee Dodgers. But the best part is you got Judge and Ohtani in a combined 6 for 37. Well, that's why you pay them the big bucks, fellas. And nobody says a fucking word. They still go to the bank. Only in America, baby. Only in America, man. Only in America. Woo! Get out and vote Tuesday, people. Oh, my God. So there's your numbers on the two fucking superstars. And just to top it all off, we look at some pitching numbers. Flaherty. I mean, somehow this guy comes away with 6 2/3 and looks like look at the numbers. That's all one game, man. Look at these numbers. Yamamoto. Look at this. That's all he had to do in the World Series. That's all he had to do. Ain't that awesome? And I put this cat up because he seemed like the workhorse, the 4 innings that he put up. Look at the 4 innings he put up. That's what makes you win a World Series, 4 games to 1. Look at these numbers by Cole. Look at these numbers by Cole. He doesn't even have a decision, folks. 6 runs, 1 earned. His ERA is 0.71, doesn't have a decision, and lost in the World Series 4 games to 1. If you're looking at these numbers, you'd have to say this series is going 7, or we're going 7. Nope. Look at Rodon. Look at Rodon. That's 1 outing, folks. 10.80 ERA, 1 outing. And look at Cole in the postseason. 1 decision in the entire postseason out of 29 innings pitched, 27 hits, 13 runs, 7 earned, 13 runs, 7 of them earned. One home run he gave up in the fucking postseason. He walked 10 and struck out 22. And a 2.17 ERA. And we lose the World Series 4 games to 1. And he pitched twice. Both games he pitches, we were supposed to win. Or we would have won if we didn't fucking fall apart. And Boone knew what he was doing. So if you look at the way it played out, it should be 3-2 going back to fucking LA. Yankees up 3 games to 2. Losing game 1. That was it. That was pretty much the series. Because Rodon was not going to give you, he's not going to come out there and give you a Pedro Martinez, Andy Pettitte, or Greg Maddux, or whoever else you want to call in there. You ain't getting that performance out of him in a World Series. Come on, man. Got to wake the fuck up out there. So if you're just joining us and just coming on in here, live chat's up. Feel free to put something in the live chat. Let us know what you think. Appreciate you stopping by. Really do. Plenty in the catalog to go look back on, especially this World Series. If you go back and look at my recaps, or just go back and start with the preview and hear what I say before every game, and then now you know what the outcome is of every game. Know my shit. Know what I'm talking about. I nailed a lot of shit, including the score on Game 4. I had the Game 4 score. I said 12-4. It was 11-4. I felt it that night. Knew where I was coming from. So now, as we wrap it up, now what? Well, I say bye-bye, Boone. So long, Soto. And Judge, you got some explaining to do. And I guess it's time to get rid of Rizzo. And it sounds like Jazz is staying in town. And who takes over for Boone? That is going to be an extremely interesting question. I don't know who's available. I don't know who I'd want. But I tell you what, Torrey looked pretty young last night. Derek Jeter looked pretty pissed off last night. Jeter didn't look happy being on that panel with Big Papi. You know, I know it's all fun and games and shit like that, but that's Jeter though. Jeter seemed to be taking it extremely personal. I think this series hurt Jeter. I think it really hurt him. And maybe they talked after they went off air, but you could tell the way Jeter was, especially when Papi handed him the shirt. He just fucking threw it. He chucked it. He didn't want nothing to do with it, you know. But maybe it's, we can't consider Jeter because he owns part of the Marlins. That wouldn't work out. Hey, Girardi still looks good. Like I said, Torrey looked pretty fucking young. He doesn't look like he's aged too much since '96 when he first went to the helm. So, I don't know. They might be the first two phone calls I'd make. But that's just me. But then again, if it was me, Boone would have never been there. And I think the story would have been a lot different with somebody else. Let's remember, folks, they got rid of Girardi for one reason. It wasn't money. It wasn't anything. Girardi wanted full control of the game. He wanted full control of the bullpen. He wanted full control of the dugout. He wanted full control of the roster. He didn't want to live out of an analytics book. He wanted to manage the game, manage the players. And the Yankees told him to walk. And he did. And now look at it. 15 years later, we wind up in a World Series where we get absolutely embarrassed. And we didn't get embarrassed by the other team. We embarrassed ourselves by the way we played. Plain and simple. So now we sit back and we wait. And we wait till February when those famous words, spring training starts. Pitchers and catchers report tomorrow, or pitchers and catchers report in a week. Well, pitchers and catchers report in a few months, folks. And it'll be a joy to come back and cover the Yankees for a full year. Like I said, we just started the show. I appreciate you all stopping by every time to listen into the Maniac talk about his team. And just tell you like it is, man. Tell you like it is. Positive, negative, doesn't matter. You can't hide the facts. You can't hide behind the numbers. I love numbers. I'm in the numbers. I love them. Love them. Love the numbers. But, so we'll see what happens, man. Hopefully over the next few days, everything will calm down. Judge will win his MVP. The dude from Detroit, Torek, I think his name is Torek. I forget his name. I'm sorry, dude. The dude from Detroit will win his Cy Young. So I don't care much about the National League. It doesn't matter to me what happens over there. But Judge MVP, yay, subtle victories, small victories. But you know what? The main one is the ring. And we'll just have to tighten up our, as they say, pull up our boots, tighten up our bootstraps for next year. And maybe come out next year with a entire new look. Soto's not going to be here. Rizzo's not going to be here. I don't know about Verdugo. It's going to be interesting to see what the Yankees do in the offseason. Starting with management. You still got to start in the clubhouse. and we'll work your way out. That's all. Cashman, if you were ever going to earn your money, now you're going to earn your money this year, buddy. And good luck with the press. I haven't seen much. I just went and, got some numbers, listened to a couple guys today, but good luck with the press from here on in. One thing about Steinbrenner that I always loved about George's philosophy was always to keep the Yankees in the headlines. He always wanted to be on the back page of the press. I mean, the Daily News sports section was always the back. He always needed the Yankees to be somewhere on that page, or somewhere within, like, page 36, I think it was, for the New York Post sports, but the back page covering the sports. He always had something he kept. It was just like he had a closet full of shit and just open it when he wanted the Yankees to be the main headline during the off season. Keep the Yankees in tune with the city. Smart thinking. Great man. Miss him a lot. I don't know. I guess this kid forgot to take the lessons on what to do as an owner. I mean, right now, holy shit. Steinbrenner would have been, he would have been chasing Boone around the fucking stadium with a shovel. George would be out for blood right now. He'd be wanting to hurt somebody. So, live chat's up, folks. We're going to get ready, get on out of here. So, if you catch us in a replay, leave a comment, like, share, follow, share, follow, subscribe, do all that fun stuff. We're on X, we're on YouTube, and we're here on Rumble. Love you, Rumble. Numbers are really good on Rumble. We just need you guys to do the live chat. I don't know. Is it working? Does the live chat work? Just hit an X and send it, just so I know you're out there. Either way, new show schedule coming up. We got all that coming up, so please pay attention to that. We'll be back. We decided what we're going to do is we're going to start doing what other people do. Maybe to get attraction before we go live, because I just tend to just go live, except for the Tuesday night thing. That's the only thing we got set in the upcoming Friday night show. That's set. But on that, I think what I should do is maybe run a couple short ads and say, hey, we're going to be on later. So we're going to try that in different ways and see if that works, so we can get a little bit more action in here. What do we got coming up? Oh, yeah, Tuesday night, election night bong special. You might want to be here for that. I think we're going to have some people here, and we're going to be playing bong and drinking games along with election night. So you'll have to tune in and find out the rules and play along at home with us from the third floor as we go into the election night bong special. We'll have some really cool rules, and like I said, you could play along with us. Bong rules and drinking rules. Beer, whiskey, bottle of whiskey, beer of your choice, and plenty of weed. And if you can, there's going to be a bonus section for gummies. So if you can, get yourself a couple gummies and play along with us on the third floor as we go into the election night bong special. We'll have the election on live in the background there. I mean, I know there's a lot of people who are having election specials that I would love to tune into, but I'll just watch their replay. PBV, Dan Bongino, Crowder, Mo Club. That one I'm really looking forward to. Mark K, Barry Cunningham at Fanfare. These are all good shows, man. So if you get a chance, check them out. Either way. Anyway, we're going to get out of here. So just, hey, follow us, man. You know what I mean? Follow us. Subscribe to us on YouTube. Whatever you do on X. I think you just follow us on X. Follow us on Rant. Follow us on Rumble. Rant's on there, Rumble. Yeah, so if you hit that $, that's a rant. That's also like donating to the show, which is a major thank you. Again, Cash App, PayPal's in there if you could help the show. Appreciate it. Wife's Designer Handbags on Facebook. The link's in the descriptions. Bowles Bros Painting, that's in the description as well. 15% off your first job. Just tell them the third floor sent you. That's only in the Sacramento Berkeley and San Francisco area for like Presidio and stuff like that. Interior, exterior, home and residential painting. They knock it out of the building. So anyway, thanks for tuning in to the World Series wrap up. I was pretty calm through this. I thought I was going to really have an issue getting through it. I think I did okay. Like I said, hey, I'm a Yankee fan, and I bleed pinstripes, man. And I love the game of baseball. And as far as World Series that I've witnessed in my day, no, it's not one of the best ones. It's one of the most peculiar ones, and it's one that stings a lot. It really does sting. And I'm not sure if it stings because of the way we played and performed. I don't know if it stings because of the 15-year wait, or it stings because of the disappointment and management and other things. There's a lot of things, but it does sting. But hey, it's sports, man. It's just a game when it comes to it. I'll be all right in a couple of days, so don't worry about me. Just in case you were worried about me, I'm fine. I got plenty of weed and stuff. We'll be okay. So remember, tune in to the election night bong special, the Friday night wrap this week up show coming, starting the Friday after election night, so we really can kick off the new show with some real good shit to talk about. In the live chat, like I said, rant, super chat for on YouTube and stuff. So keep a lookout for that. And that's it. We're going to wrap up and we're going to get out of here. So remember, thank you again for tuning in. Appreciate you. Love you to death. Live chat, comment, Cash App, PayPal to help the show. Get a shout out for helping us out. Every dollar helps, man. We really appreciate it, especially in these hard times. So we want to keep the show going because we love being here for you. So when you come up to the third floor, remember to bowl up, bong up, and then beam on up to the third floor. We'll be here hanging out, chilling, waiting on you, just hanging out in time and space.